Hello there. So I'm just going to start by talking about what we've been working on here at MrGunn.io. So if we go and have a look at the numbers output from the time dividend, uh, what I was slightly concerned of is I had some very big numbers here and they didn't format very well. And also, if I put commas in things kind of didn't really format brilliantly. So I've come up with this idea of having the uh, billion, the million, this other part here to become its own display, and the lesser parts of it are displayed further down the line. I think I've talked about this in the last video, and also what's in the decimal points or the decimal points part of the number. Going down, picking any wallet just at random, copying that, putting that into here. Um, we get the fact that this particular wallet's got 8,741,000 odd tokens in there, and it's reaped them the reward of 1.5 million. I believe this is easy to see doing it this way, and I think there's legs to it. So, given that, um, I was minded to go into the about section and offer this code that I've wrote that is extensively tested to be in a sharing license sort of an arrangement so that you can get the code, share the license, and get on with this. I'm really, it's not why I set this site up to do this sort of thing, but it would give an income whilst I'm waiting for the income from the cryptos to kind of come in and come to play. So, really speaking here, I'm not that bothered if you want to pay that small license in the fiat or the cryptos, currencies. It would just be nice if maybe you could support it if you want to use the code at all. So what's it doing? We've basically got a widget here so that um, we have these four parameters that can be passed to through the widget kind of so you put in this piece of code into your React application and setting the code up to use it that way. So if I was to pick on a title, this is a good display. For instance, that's what you get for the heading of the title. At the moment there's no tool text in here, so that if you wanted to say look as the okay, so just putting that in there, and immediately you can see that you've got the tool text that is entered there. So it's quite as simple as that. USD, for instance, to be the currency, and then we've got the whole going for whatever number you want to put into here. What I can do is if I do that and that, we can quite easily go back to the way that I described this. That you've got the 17 zeros and a 1, and in crypto it goes 16 zeros and 1. That's exciting, but you can immediately see the difference there of how in my display that is reasonably easy to uh, it's reasonably easy to look at, whereas it kind of isn't with the preceding zeros. Again, uh, this is what, however it's done. If we stick that basically then, because the zeros behind the 10 aren't as significant. I'm kind of putting the zeros in there, but again, they line up reasonably well, I think, still. So we can start to add some numbers. I do believe that in the thousands range, the commas do look okay. I think once you start going into the millions, it is easier to see that it's 121 million rather than having to count the zeros, because you kind of get past that, especially when you go into the billions, into the trillions. I could say that, and this whole system goes as far as quadrillion. If you go any further, it's kind of undefined, but that's just because of parameters and stuff that can easily be sorted out if you want it to be higher numbers than that. So that is a quick demonstration of the code. Again, if you're interested in the code, want to get hold of it, just a couple of dollars, a few dollars would be appreciated if you could hit me, could help me out with a license. So how would you get in touch? So I've got a get in touch form here. So if you just put a contact name in, I don't know, happy company for instance, I'd be quite happy with that. You can go and you could put it in any format whatsoever. Totally free text, because if if you fill this out so that we can look at it, or I can look at it and I can get back to you. If I can't get back because the information's there, well, that's kind of just the way it is. But it'd be nice if you could kind of get in touch and give us something. I like the yeah, okay then. For instance, yeah, and you hit the submit button, it goes whirls away, and then it sends the information, and you get a confirmation there to say that you sent the information. If you want, if you feel as if you need to resend it, just hit the resend button and type that in again, and we're good to go. So, get this out. What is next? Well, as I've been promising before, and as what we've been talking about in the code, is we've got the internet money the internet money wallet uh, dividend collection for people that don't particularly want to hold their crypto in the internet money wallet for this value of 0.369. Uh, I'm going to build some smart contracts and add that to the dapp so that you can go and collect fees from you can collect your dividends using this particular service. So this amount of money is going to go to the Mr Gunn going to go to the future time token holders, so that you will be minted the Mr Gunn the Mr Gunn tokens. That is on here. This the Mr Gunn time token, time dividend, directly from the future um, holders. There will be 2 million tokens held back for liquidity for this token, and also 2 million tokens, 20 million tokens are going to be held back for the upkeep of the site, so people such as myself working on it can basically get some rewards for their work on as they work on as an employed really basis, and the rest of the tokens go to the future time holders. So as this particular pot here becomes available, you will, on the same model as the time to dividends inside of the internet running wallet, be able to claim your tokens. again, on the site, we're kind of explaining things. You can go to the Internet Money site from this link here. Um, Tokens, to be absolutely sure, it is the future time dividend token that we'll be working from. This is on the Ethereum chain. Um, you need to be getting that, and there's the token address that's on Ethereum. That's where you would go and get hold of the token, um, and that's available on many dexes and likes. I don't know if you're familiar or not with the Internet Money Wallet. Right. So for now, that's all I've got to say. So I'll basically go into love you and leave you, and thank you very much for taking the time to watching the video. Bye bye.